We gave dawah to the homeless population in New York City. They heard the Quran for the first time, and here's what happened.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Now, my friend, my brother, tell me, how did that make you feel?
You know, really, that made me feel like two different nations and two different countries. It made me feel like I was in Asia with an ancient Buddhist temple and a Muslim in the Middle East. But it made me feel relaxed to the turmoil and the trials of life, you know. And I liked the way that was, you know. It's like being by the ocean of water when everything's smooth. When you take the depression and the stress off your mind. I don't care if it's for a moment of the day.
So, give me this for a second, 1 second. So, James, are you saying that this made you feel like all your worries and problems were gone?
At the moment, yeah.
At the moment?
At the moment, yeah.
Now, obviously, you're in a very difficult circumstance and situation. Isn't it interesting how something just listening to this could take you away from your pain?
Definitely, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? No doubt.
I feel all right. It's music. Or so somebody's saying something, whatever. I just don't understand what they're saying.
That's fine. That's fine. I
have nothing against them.
Sam, first and foremost, tell us, how did that make you feel? Before we continue with this video, here's a word from our sponsor. The One Path Network app is the #1 free Islamic video app available on both iOS and Android. Whether you're new to Islam or would like to dive deeper into your faith, this app has something for you. With their personalized video feeds and a digital library of over 1,500 videos, you won't find a dull moment while using this app. So what are you waiting for? Go to the App Store or the Google Play Store and download this free app today. Now, let's get back to the video.
So that made me feel somewhat sad.
Sad.
A little bit on the bluesy side, but that came to me as also very, very religious,
Really?
very spiritual.
What made you feel that way?
The chanting in and of itself, all right, gave me a spiritual feeling, as if somebody was trying to speak to me and speak to God at the same time.
Really?
Absolutely.
Wow. So do you feel like it was affecting your heart?
Yes.
Really?
Absolutely.
What do you think you just heard right now?
What do I think I just heard right now? I think the 1%, I think, I told you what it reminded me of, but I think it was sound like some Middle East music, maybe from Baghdad, Iraq, or Kuwait.
So something Middle Eastern,
Yeah.
you feel?
I don't have a clue.
No clue at all.
No, I went on sound only.
Really on sound. So, but you do know that whatever it was, it deeply touched your heart.
Yes, it did.
It did?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you just heard right now, Sam, for the very first time, was the Holy Quran, which is the scripture for the Muslims.
See, there you go. Look at that, huh? That's unbelievable.
That is.
Yeah, so spiritual it is.
Do you know what the Quran is?
Yes.
Yeah? Tell me more.
The Quran is a Bible for Muslim.
Yeah, it's the Holy Scripture for
Scripture.
Yes, sir.
For Muslim.
So what you just heard right
Islam,
now,
Muslim, Holy Scripture.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what you just heard right now is the recitation of the Quran in the Arabic language. That's what you just heard.
Okay, so I know, okay, I think,
Now you understand why your heart was feeling that way?
yeah.
The reason you felt peaceful, tranquil, and just good overall was because this is the divine revelation from God, whose name is Allah. This revelation was given to the Prophet Muhammad. Have you heard of that name before?
Yeah.
You have, yes? He is the last and final messenger sent to all of mankind with this divine revelation called the Holy Quran. Okay? So your heart was feeling all nice and warm and relaxed, and your problems were going away because your heart just connected with the one who made it, whose name is Allah. Okay? What you just heard right now is the opening chapter of the Quran. It's called Surah Fatiha, which means literally the opening. It started off by saying all praise is due to Allah, the Most High. Okay? Okay? The one who is the most merciful to the believers, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, is the most beneficent, the most merciful. Maliki Yawmiddin.
You know,
Yeah.
Muslim guys, you're the first person ever talked to me like that, because I'm from Guyana,
Yes, sir.
and I was brought up with Muslims, Christian, Hindus, but nobody never explained to me like the way you
Really?
did. Yeah.
Really? Well, Rohan, let me tell you something. It's an honor to do so because you're a blessed person from Allah. You're someone who's special to Allah. When in that chapter of the Quran, we're saying Maliki Yawmiddin, which means the owner and master of the day of judgment. Iyaka na'budu. We only worship you, Allah. Wa iyaka nasta'een. And we only seek your help and assistance. We don't ask for anyone's help but Allah's help. Okay?
Okay.
Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Allah, guide us to the straight path. Siratal ladhina an'amta alayhim. The path that you favored. The path that's good, that's righteous. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim. Not the path that people have went astray on and led people astray and earned your wrath. Meaning the path that earned your displeasure. Not that path. So the path that's righteous. That's what you just heard right now in 40 seconds.
Wow.
That sound like it was sung. How does that make you feel?
I'm telling you, it made me feel very spiritual. I felt like I was almost reading something out of the Bible.
Wow. We didn't want to leave them empty-handed, so we made them some care packages and put the ultimate item of care, which is the Quran. If you'd like to donate an English translation of the Quran, the link is in the description. So this is the divine revelation that was given to the Prophet Muhammad, who was the final messenger
In English.
in English. So you get to read this, my
Okay.
friend. Okay?
Is
that something
I'll
you-
take a shot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Of course, sir, of course. Because remember something, Sam, we do not believe in coincidences,
Mm-hmm.
okay? We believe that everything happens with purpose and reason and by
Yeah.
divine
yeah.
reason. Okay?
Oh, Islam as a religion, from what I understand, is excellent.
Really?
I mean, like very peaceful. The vast majority of Muslim people that I've ever met in my life were very kind, very good people.
Ultimate care package item that we have in this package right here is a copy of an English copy of the Holy Quran. It's a translation.
To read it.
You would like to read it?
Yeah.
Yes? So this is for you, Rohan. We are giving this to you so that you can
I would
read
like
this
to know
book.
what it says inside.
Yes, sir.
Look, it's probably says a lot of good stuff.
It does. It does. It's followed by almost 2 billion people in the world. And it is not about how many people follow it. There's something in this book for everyone. And believe me, you will benefit if you come to it with a sincere heart. At the end of the day, this life is a test, okay? Some have, some don't. We all have to return back to Allah, okay? This book over here will guide you to that straight path, how to return back to Allah. Because wherever you are over here, it doesn't matter. In paradise, you're a king.
So basically what you're saying, well, I perceive that this life is just a dream. You wake up in a dream.
You're going to go back to Him. Once we die, we return back to Allah. And our place in the hereafter will be determined on how we behaved in this world. This book is designed to show you how to behave in this world. You understand? It was the last and final revelation. Just like there was the Bible, the Torah, and all these books, this is the final revelation called the Holy Quran. And this book shows to us, to you, we want to give it to you to show you that we truly do care about you. We want to take a moment, spend some time with you, and put this in the care package, okay? So this entire thing is here for you, sir. All of these things, we threw some band-aids as well in case you need it. But God bless you, my friend. Take care. Of course, please.
Thank y'all for taking the time out and talk to me, a homely person, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people go to these churches, don't take time out, you know what I'm saying? And I want to say, Salaikum Malan, Assalamu alaikum, okay?
Before you leave, I want you to ask yourself a question. Do you value the Quran? If so, are you reading it? Are you applying it? Because if we take our faith for granted, Allah will remove us and replace us with a better nation.